Welcome to Engineers Academy. Subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to receive the notification for the upcoming videos.
Now we are going to solve this problem 201. So it is from 6th edition, three-dimensional force system. So in this problem it is said that express the given force as a vector in terms of the unit vectors I, J and K. So this force is given 750 newtons and we need to represent this force and as a I, J and K unit vectors, right? So we need to find the vector representation of this force, and we are also required to determine the angles with the x, y and z axis, right? So which F max with the positive x, y and z axis. So and the line of action of this force is specified by these 2 points A and B, right? So we know these 2 points, the coordinates of this A point and the coordinates of this B points, right? So now if we write that what will be the force vector, so force vector will be equal to the force magnitude, which is 750 Newton, multiplied by the unit vector AB, right? So we need to find this unit vector. So unit vector is equal to, we can also write it like this. So unit vector is equal to AB vector divided by the magnitude of AB, right? So let's suppose this is equation number 1. So now we will find the AB vector. So AB vector will be equal to, let's suppose that the coordinates of B are x2, y2 and z2, and these are x1, y1 and z1, right? So now what I will do is that I will subtract the A coordinates from B, right? So this is the opposite of this. So if you people want to find AB vector, so then what you people will do is that you people will subtract the A coordinates from B, right? So it will be B minus A, right? So I will write x2 minus x1 into I plus y2 minus y1 into j plus z2 minus z1 into k, right? So x2 is minus 25 minus x1, x1 is 15, I, y2 is plus 50, minus and minus 20, right? So this is minus 20, j plus z2, so z2 is 40, minus minus 25, so we will multiply this by k. So now in this case we will get, so now from this we get this AB vector, right? So this is that AB vector, and now to find the magnitude of this AB, so we will write AB magnitude and we will apply this formula. So minus 40 square plus 70 square plus 65 square under the root 2. So this will give us the magnitude. So the magnitude comes out to be 103.56, right? So this is the magnitude of this. So now we will put everything in this formula. So then F will be equal to the F magnitude. So the F magnitude is 750 multiplied by this vector. So this vector is minus 40I plus 70J plus 65K and divided by the magnitude. So the magnitude is 103.56, right? So when we solve this, so we will get that force in terms of I, J and K. So when we divide 750 by this magnitude, so we get this 7.242, and then when I multiply this 7.42 with each component of that unit vector, so then we get this force, and this force is in the vector form, so it is represented in the I, J and K form, right? So this is the first part of this problem, right? So this is that F. Now in the next part we are asked to determine the angles with the corresponding x, y and z axis, right? So from the direction cosines we know that f of x will be equal to f cos of theta x, right? Let me write it here. So f of x will be equal to f cos of theta x, Right, so theta x will be equal to cos inverse f of x divided by f. So this will be cos inverse, and f of x is minus 290. This is f of x, right? So minus 290 divided by the f magnitude, and the f magnitude is 750. So this will give us theta x. We will solve it later. Similarly, f of y will be equal to f cos of theta y, and theta y is the angle of the f with the y axis, right? So then theta y will be equal to cos inverse, and it will be f of y divided by f, and it will be equal to f of y is 507, right? So I will write cos inverse 507 divided by 750. So this will give us theta y. Similarly, f z will be equal to f cos of theta z, right? So then theta z will be equal to cos inverse fz divided by f, and similarly it will be equal to cos inverse, and fz is 471. So I will write 471 divided by f, which is 750, right? So this is 750. So we will get these three angles. So if I solve this, so now when we solve all these three equations, so we get theta x is equal to 112.7, theta y is equal to 47.5 degrees, and theta z is equal to 1.1 degrees. So this is the solution of this problem.